key story in Asia in modern history has been the economic growth of the region. It's well documented that you have significant growth of middle class and changes to the middle class consumptive habits across the region, whether you're talking about China or whether you're talking about Indonesia or any points in between.
Southeast Asia is growing at a rapid pace, increasing their wheat profile, which means they need to import a lot more wheat from countries like the US. We have Black Sea, Russia and Ukraine as well, which are now huge producers of wheat. And our presence in all these markets traditionally on the risk management has helped us connect buyers with suppliers and help them in their procurement requirements.
Obviously China is one of the biggest importers, so we have people on the ground up there, especially so we can get the knowledge of what they want and how the market's trading over there.
We have offices located in Australia, Singapore, Hong Kong and Shanghai, and a rep office in Beijing. As far as our team, we have staff located in Sydney and Singapore and Shanghai. It's been an obvious progression from us as a company to apply the risk management solutions and the successful strategies that we've employed in other parts of the world to our customer base here.
We serve commercial and institutional clients. We have hedge funds, we have asset managers. We basically cover the whole supply chain.
We serve clients from the producer in terms of the large producer and certainly the aggregator of the commodity from those large producers, all the way through the merchandising, distribution, shipping into the destination consumptive and consumer processor markets.
You have countries which are changing their diet requirements. They're looking at more westernized diets. You have countries which may be traditionally rice-growing countries, now seeing their dietary profile changing to more wheat-based diets, more bread-based diets. That evolution has really helped build these markets into the importers that they are today.
In terms of the factors that impact our customer base, I mean the macroeconomic climate is never stable and is always dynamic. You know, from geopolitical concerns, there are certainly fundamental events and fundamental changes which impact the underlying supply chain. We need to make sure that we have the capabilities and the expertise to identify that regardless of the commodity, regardless of the origin and regardless of the destination.
In such an uncertain environment, it's almost impossible for a buyer to buy 6-7 months down the line. And having our presence in the origin market and our presence in the destination market helps buyers feel more connected.
In Singapore, we are covering rubber, we are covering palm oil, grains and oilseeds, sugar, cocoa, and also coffee.
We offer the full spectrum of what is our risk management offering, such as exchange-traded futures and options, execution and clearing, OTC products, market intelligence, our physical brokerage activity. And our flagship offering has always been our integrated risk management program. And there's a couple of core pillars to that. First of all is education. Second of all is strategy creation. And obviously the infrastructure we have is that not only do we create the strategy, but we have the tools to be able to execute the strategy.
Being able to offer all the tools that we possibly can and the advisory services, we can then understand their business better and also guide them through what tool will be best for that particular trade or strategy.
Our market intelligence, I think, is unique to us in terms of our ability to draw on our information expertise from our global footprint. We have specific commodity expertise across the region, such as Australian grains, Asian softs, domestic Chinese markets. Across the team, we speak something in the order of 15 plus languages and dialects, and obviously having 30 plus offices around the world dealing with similar customers in different regions, facing different risks, we're able to collate that market intelligence, distill it down, interpret it in terms of what's meaningful for our client, and we also distribute that across our regional customer base as well.
Having a global footprint and people on the ground across the whole globe, we get the knowledge first. So market information is key in this business. The traders need to know what's going on at every point in the day. So the quicker that we can get it to them, the more informative their decisions can be and they execute.
We understand that the world does not stop. The factors that impact customer risk does not stop, and we're in a 24-hour economy. So as an organisation, we have to provide 24-hour support to our customers. So we need to be all things to all people in terms of being able to provide best practice across that range. Now, in terms of where we see the Asian market in the next 5 to 10 years, I think the trajectory of growth that we've seen and the trajectory of development that we've seen in the preceding 10 years is not going to change. So all of the needs that have brought us here today are not going to go away.